Hello everybody, my name's Kim Matheson and I'm the founder of Web Design Online Services. Now, I've put this video together because I want you to understand what your website developers don't want you to know. And it's really important that you watch this video because you will be astounded what you actually don't know. So I'm going to start with a bit about our story. Now, before I do go on, Web Design Online Services is a relatively new company, but we have the team, the experience and the expertise to actually make a difference to you, your business, your website and your online intellectual property. So here's our story. I'm originally from WA and moved to New Zealand in December of 2006 with my family and set up a brand new company called propertyconveyancingservices.com. I've been in the legal conveyancing profession for over 30 years. So our website was hosted by a third party, being a web design and development company. They one day disappeared off the face of the earth. And what happened to us? One day our website was live and we were doing really well because we actually got a lot of online clients. We were sitting on page 1 of Google. They disappeared. The next day, all of our online intellectual property and real estate disappeared off the face of the earth. And you can imagine that was absolutely devastating, not only personally, professionally. We were down, we lost revenue, and we had no idea how we were going to get it back up and running. We eventually did after 4 weeks, but the hoops that we had to jump through was absolutely outstanding. It was amazing what we actually did accomplish in that 4 weeks. Once we were back up and running and we got over the shock, I sat down with my husband and I said, do you know what? I don't want anybody to ever experience what we just experienced. And there must be so many small to medium business owners with websites out there that don't know what we have just learnt. So I sold that practice in October of last year, relocated back to Queensland, Australia with my family, and decided it was time to go on a new venture, and here we have created Web Design Online Services. Now, I want to go through your story now, and you've got to look at this like a crisis ahead. You need to be proactive about this because you could end up in the same position that we did. So what you need to do is you need to ask your web design and development company a few key critical questions. And here's those questions. The first question is, where is your domain name registered? Who is the registrar? And that domain name is your www. Your business name, the name of your website, the name of your online property. Where is that domain name registered and with which registrar? The second question you want to ask is, who is registered as the owner of the domain? Now, it is critical that you and your business are registered as the owner of that domain. We had to jump through hoops and prove to the domain registrar, who had our domain name propertyconveyancingservices.com, that we were the actual legal owners of that, because we couldn't do anything to get back up and running until we had control of our domain name. So you need to know who is registered as the owner of the domain name. The third question that you want to know is, where is your website being hosted and by whom? When your website is hosted, it is how your website is viewed online. Now, I would probably guarantee 99.9% that your website is being hosted by your web design and development company, and they are absolutely charging you an arm and a leg. Your hosting for your website should only be costing you about $80 per year. and we can show you how you can host your own website for that dollar value. The fourth question is, where are the images, the PDFs, the videos, the audio files, and the other files that are on your website stored? Because if it is with your web design and development company, you are in danger. You need to have a folder with all of that information stored on your own computer hard drive in your business, and I would even go as far as saying also taking a copy of that and having it on a computer at home, because it is much easier to restore a website if you have that information without having to start from scratch. The fifth question is, who has control of your social media platforms? Not only did we lose our website, we lost all of our social media platforms. We lost Facebook business page, we lost Twitter, we lost Pinterest, we lost Instagram, we lost basically everything. It's a position you don't want your business to be in. The next question is, when was your website last backed up, and do you have a copy of this backup? Again, you need to have a backup of your website on your premises of your business and also on a computer at home, because it is easier to restore a website from a backup than it is to actually start from scratch. And lastly, who is in control of your advertising campaigns, and what are the reports being provided on the statistics? If you are using a third party for your advertising campaigns, they should be reporting to you at least on a monthly basis on how the campaign is working. What are they doing to tweak it to drive traffic to your website? Really important if you're using paid advertising and using a third party SEO company. And lastly, who is responsible for updating the website and with what content? Now, a lot of people just think, okay, all right, the website's up online and everything's running smooth. You should be updating your website content on a weekly basis, and you as the business owner should be responsible for what content is going on your website, because it's going to help your organic traffic. It's going to help drive you up to page 1 of Google, because that's where you need to be, page 1 of Google. No one really is going to page 2, page 3 or page 4. You need to be on page 1 of Google, and one of the great ways to do that is providing great content, because in the internet marketing arena, content is king and Google loves content. So you need to be in control of what content is going on your site. Are you using a blog? Are you updating your pages? These are all key important questions that you need to be asking. Okay, so let's talk about your offline brick and mortar business. You actually go to considerable lengths to protect the brick and mortar of your business. You have the appropriate insurances and strategies in place that should, for any reason, your business go down to a natural disaster, fire, whatever the case may be, you are in a position where you can get back up and running as quickly as possible. But most small business and medium business owners fail to protect their online intellectual property. It's your real estate online. You need to be in control. I can't emphasize that enough. It's a dangerous position to be in when everything is with a third party. So what makes us different to other web development companies? Here's a few key differences, because I don't want your business to be in the same position that I found myself in and lose everything. So here's a few things that we do differently. We will review your website absolutely for free. We will provide our recommendations for free from the review and the report that we provide you. We will give you the unfair advantage over your competition. We will undertake the appropriate work and investigations to find out what your competition is doing, what they are not doing, so you can do it better and be on page 1 of Google. We will give you online strategies and support to grow your online real estate. We will show you how to integrate all your social media marketing from one platform, meaning that if you have a blog and you post a really good blog, you don't want to then have physically go in and log into Facebook to post it on your business page, send it off to Twitter, send it off to Pinterest, send it off to LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever social media you are using. We will have one platform where you do that one blog and then you send it off and it goes viral, and it is really easy to do. And we will give you total control of your website and provide the training to show you how to update your content daily with a few clicks of your mouse. We will make the process completely simple. This is about keeping it simple, stupid. There is nothing hard about this at all. And if I can do this, then you as the business owner can take control of your real estate online and do it as well. So really, now is the time for you to take back control of your online intellectual property and keep it safe in your hands. You don't want it to be in the hands of a third party. So if you've got any questions or any queries, you can phone me directly. My phone number's below this video. My number's 0458 118 514, or you can email me kimmathesononline@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. I wish you every success with your real estate online, and we look forward to you becoming a client and working with us. Bye for now.